Y'all, my hair is so lopsided, but that is besides the point. What is up, everybody? Happy 2020. Wow, I'm just happy to be in front of this camera again. That's all I can say. So if you guys have not noticed, I ain't got no hair. I just woke up. That don't sound right. I do not have no hair on my head. None. So if you have been under a rock, under a boulder, I don't know, in a hole, if you don't know, I did cut my hair about 2 weeks ago. So I cut my hair back in December. I was at waist length ish and I was like, look, it's time to spice it up a little bit. So I decided to chop off my hair. I don't know how much exactly. I didn't really take the time to measure it, but I cut off my hair. And if you haven't seen that, you can watch my big chop video right here. But in today's video, I'm going to just be giving you all a little bit of insight as to why I did decide to cut my hair. But I kind of told you guys in the last video. Some people wanted a little bit more info on why I cut my hair. To tell you guys about that, I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram to answer a little Q&A. And then I showed you guys how I styled my hair. So the video that I did, like where I'm styling my hair in the next clip, I did it like a week ago. So this is a different type of look because I was putting it on like a side part initially. But for this, I just kind of styled my hair not on the part at all. But this is not how I'm going to leave my hair. I am actually going to be styling it today and giving myself a little bit more of a taper look and dyeing it blue. So be on the lookout for that video. But honestly, I just want to come on here real quick and say, you know, Happy New Year. I hope you all, you all's year starting off to a good start. And I also want to just say thank you so much for all of the new subscribers who are here on my channel and all of you who, you know, took the time out to watch my most recent video. I just really appreciate you all. And I want you all to know that I really thank you all for your continuous support here on my channel. And I hope that this year, you know, we can explore a lot, that we can grow together. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for you all support, continued support. You all really believe in me and you've been following my journey for a long time now, and I just want to say thank you. If you are new to this channel and this is your first video that you ever seen me, please be sure to like this video and also please be sure to subscribe. And if you are already subscribed or if you are a new subscriber, definitely be sure to turn on your post bell notifications. I will be uploading. My goal is to upload twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week. I'm finding a schedule, but when you see this consistent content, you better tune in. All right, so let's get into this video. Whew. Hey y'all. All right, so don't mind my filming setup. Some of you don't know, I'll probably upload a vlog soon, but I did just move home. So right now, all my stuff is in like the guest bedroom, which is going to be my filming room, but it's just chaos right now. So this is literally me filming. My bed is over there. Like it's not real fancy. But girl, this video is long overdue. The Natural Hair Crusaders are attacking me on social media. Just kidding. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck that much, but I just want to make this video. Not saying that I owe anyone an explanation, because I don't, because these are my choices. So I could, you know, this is my life. I can do what I want to do with it. But for people who, you know, are genuine supporters of me, I want to make sure that, you know, you guys kind of get a little insight of what's going on. So like I mentioned earlier, this video will be why I cut my hair, and then I'm going to be doing a styling, just showing you guys what I do right now, because I haven't gone to a professional or anything. So this is basically my hair still from the cut that I just did. It's probably been a week or two. I don't think it's even been 2 full weeks. I haven't gone to the professional stylist yet. I don't even really know if I want to. It is a little lopsided. Like this side is definitely longer than this one, but I do plan on coloring my hair, so I will wait to go to the stylist to get that done. But first, when I was in the shower, I co-washed with Uncle Funky's, their co-wash. Like I've been using that, but I co-washed yesterday, but I was supposed to film this video yesterday, but I ended up just I didn't do it. So I just went in the shower and I re-wet my hair, and that's what I'm really loving about this. It does not take that much, okay? Like it does not take much. I just throw my head under the water and I come back out. So yeah, basically what I'm going to start off by doing is prepping my hair with leave-in. I have been using Eden Body Works. This is their Almond Marshmallow Therapy leave-in conditioner, and I've also been mixing it in with a little bit of Mazani's 25 Miracle Milk. Okay, so yeah, the reason I cut my hair, y'all, I've been natural my entire life, right? Like I've never had a perm. I've always been natural. My hair has always been relatively long. Relatively speaking, my hair has always been pretty long, you know? So I've always been Nia. Oh, Nia with the long hair. Like that's kind of been my identity. And that's not a problem. Like, you know, high school I won best hair twice. Like, you know, it was a brand signifier for me, which was fine. Like, because that's essentially hair is what my brand has been built off, which is cool with me because I love hair. You know, I love hair, I love healthy hair, I love, you know, being able to educate people on how to take care of their hair, finding out more things that I can learn about hair. Like, I love hair, you know, that's just a part of who I am, right? But it was, I would say, not even me personally, because I don't feel like I was super attached to my length. Maybe at a younger age, like when my mom would try to trim my hair and I would be like, girl, why would you ever trim off 3 inches of my hair? That was when I was younger. But I do feel like, in a sense, with the Black community, we put so much emphasis on length opposed to health, and that's something that I learned. Not even that I learned, but that's something that, you know, I do care about the length of hair. I definitely think it's beautiful if you can retain length. However, that should not be the emphasis. I think the overall emphasis of like hair should literally be the health of it. Like, when I cut my hair when I did my big chop back in 2016, because I decided to bleach my damn hair. Well, the stylist fucked me up. But when I decided to bleach my hair was done. Like, it was no protein treatment it back. It was none of that. It was over with. It was fried, and I had to let it go. And at that point, I was at the tailbone. Like, my hair was so long at that point. And I was like, no, like, I'm not finna, you know, wait it out and let it grow and then cut and trim it. No, I understood that at that time my hair did not feel its best, and it was just time to let it go. So for me, letting go of length is not an issue, you know. I don't mind that. I care about overall health. So in a nutshell, after growing my hair out, so I cut it out at the end of 2016. That was December of 2016. So I had been growing my hair since 2017, 2018 up until then. So for my leave-in, like actual like leave-in cream, I'm going to be using Natural Club's Nourishing Avocado Leave-In Conditioner. Okay, so for some of you who do or do not know, I just graduated college and I have been stuck in a rut. Just a rut. Not even like a mental rut all the way, and I'll talk about that in another video, but I just been stuck, and it's like I needed something new, you know. I just moved home. I just wanted something new, and I don't really feel like I should have to explain what I want to do about my hair, but I wanted something new. Like, I had been so, I wouldn't say engrossed in my long hair, but it was like, okay, like, I got long hair, like, what else? Like, what else can we do with it? Like, at a certain point, not that it becomes mundane, but sometimes shit just becomes mundane. And I had always wanted to donate my hair. That had been like a big goal of mine, because I have been able to retain length, and I have been able to just get my hair to grow. Like, I know the tips and the tricks to success when it comes to growing long hair. And when I cut my hair off the first time when all the color, you can't donate that hair, of course, because it's damaged. And I'm like, okay, wow, like, man, it took you 2.5 years to get your hair back to that same length. Like, this is your perfect opportunity to cut your hair off again. So I'm like, definitely, like, I know I have been wanting to donate my hair, because if I can grow my hair and I can, you know, get it to this length, get it to get it to be that thick, I can bless somebody else with that, you know. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you can't, you know, as you get older, the process it takes for your hair to grow long, it definitely slows down. So I'm like, I'm 23, or I was 22 at the time when I cut my hair. I'm 22, like, you're still young as fuck. I can bless somebody with this, right? So that's really it. And honestly, I just wanted something new and something fun. I wanted to just spruce some shit up. That's literally the only reason I cut my hair. That's it. Motherfuckers over here thinking I'm having a waiting to exhale moment. I had a bad breakup. Yes, I just got out of a relationship, but that's not the reason that I cut my hair. Like, I've been in bad relationships before and go AWOL and cut my hair then. So no, that's not the reason. In regards to me donating my hair, I have yet to find a foundation that I want to donate my hair to, only because I've looked into some companies and I've heard very mixed reviews and kind of like scammy situations from that. And I don't want my hair, not necessarily to go to waste, but I don't want it to be a situation where it's not the best. So if you do know of anybody, or if any companies or any, you know, people who make wigs specifically for little brown girls out there, definitely let me know in the comments. But yeah, honestly, I don't think you guys should like expect some elaborate answer. I just wanted to cut my hair. I've been wanting to dye my hair blue for a minute now, and I knew that if I was going to donate my hair, I wasn't going to, like, if I was going to grow my hair that long, I was not putting color on my long hair, because I would be back at square one when I fucked my shit up and bleached it. So I definitely was just like, okay, well, if my hair is short, I can take advantage of bleaching it, dyeing it, and then like cutting it and then growing it out again. So that's kind of where I am with everything right now. So I'm just about to get into the styling portion. So I have been wearing my hair on a side part. It hasn't been super perfect, but this is kind of like the shape of everything. And then yeah, so right now I did do a I did ask you guys to ask me some questions that you might have on my Instagram, so I'm gonna go to some of those questions and answer them as I style. Okay, so how do I maintain my shorter hair? So right now, let me be really honest with y'all. I have been not lazy, but I've been just having to figure it out, because having shorter hair is definitely, I won't say it's more maintenance, but you definitely have to take care of it more. And I think that's something that a lot of naturals kind of get flustered with, especially if they do big chop and they do the teeny weeny afro thing. It becomes a point where you have to pay a lot of attention to this hair as it's short. One thing I have noticed since my hair has been shorter, like not sleeping with a bonnet, you can't do that, you know? Like, you need silk sheets, you need a bonnet, you have to sleep with a do-rag, you have to do something. You need to protect your hair because it's so short that moisture can leave so quickly. Like, it can leave so quickly that I have to sleep with a bonnet. Like, when my hair was longer, if I didn't sleep with a bonnet, it wouldn't feel dry. But this shit, if you don't put no bonnet on your head at night, and it's gonna wake up and it's just gonna be, it's not even that it's matted, it's just like all the moisture is gone. So I think more than anything, you have to make sure that you're paying attention to keeping that moisture into my hair and just keeping it moisturized. But that's the key to any like successful natural hair journey, is keeping your hair moisturized. But I do think as your hair gets longer, you start to grow lazy. But with short hair, I don't really think I have the opportunity to be lazy if I want to keep my overall health of my hair the same. All right, so for my wash and goes, I have been using mostly mousse. I've been loving this mousse by The Dew. This is their Mousse Def Texture Foam. It's a high definition control mousse, because mousse really just holds the curl. I don't really, so when my hair was longer, I was just doing more so like, I was trying to get my wash and goes to last longer, right? So that's why I would use like Eco Styler or more like gels that have a little bit more firm hold, because that would really result in me not having to do my wash and go so often. But using mousse, like, well, using a gel on this shorter hair, I say would like cause a lot of shrinkage, and I just want my hair to like be lightweight, fluffy, and moisturized, opposed to like having so much definition. So I've really been loving like putting a mousse through my hair and how it's been working. So if you're another short girl or teeny weeny afro girl out there, somebody said I don't really have a teeny weeny afro, which I can agree, because my hair is it's still really long right here. But I've definitely been loving to put mousse, and I've been mixing it in with a little bit of gel. Okay, so how am I adjusting to the cut? Honestly, I love it. You know, it's just been so, I don't know, I would say more than anything, liberating. Yeah, it's just been very liberating, to say the least. I like it. Like, when I cut my hair, I wasn't like sad or anything. I was more so like in disbelief, like, bitch, you really cut your freaking hair off. But it was like a disbelief, like, wow, like you can, my best friend was like, you could do anything, you cut your hair, you can do anything. And that's dead ass, because it's like I said, like, I had been so, not necessarily wrapped up, but I feel like other people have been so wrapped up in my length. And it's like, okay, it's hair. Like, I've been getting a lot of comments like, you still beautiful even though your hair is short. And I'm like, okay, my hair, it's very unfortunate sometimes that like our community puts so much into hair, like just the length of it opposed to the health of it, and like thinking that my beauty lies in my hair. My hair did not make me beautiful. Like, I'm already cute. If I have no hair, or if I had bald spots, I would just be a bitch with bald spots. But she would be cute. Like, I would be a bad bitch, and that's just what that would be. So it's like, I feel like I'm adjusting fine, because at the end of the day, like, this really makes you look in the mirror and see yourself, opposed to like seeing all of that hair and like being so not what's the word, I'm just not wrapped up in the length of my hair. And like, my beauty doesn't lie in the length of my hair. My beauty lies, you know, within me, but also I'm cute. Like, that's just what that is. So I'm not trying to be like cocky or anything like that, but that's like, my hair is not what made me beautiful. My hair is still beautiful even though it's shorter. And that was like something I used to get too when I first cut my natural hair, like, why did you cut it? It was so beautiful. And I'm just like, okay, like, it's still beautiful. I'm still beautiful. So I don't think the length of my hair really changes the dynamic of like me being a beautiful person on the outside, but most importantly, it doesn't change me being a beautiful person on the outside either. Okay, so now the mousse is all incorporated in, I do like to make sure I go in the back and get it there too. All right, so the next question is, are you growing your hair back out right away, or am I staying short for a while? So my plan is honestly to enjoy this next year at this length. I am about to go in with the Mielle Organics Pomegranate and Honey Coil and Custard. So like I said, I do like to use the mousse for my hair, but I like to use the Coil and Custard because it's like, I would say, a flaxseed based gel. You see that consistency? It's a looser gel opposed to me using like such a hard gel. This is going to really just hold the curl and hold the form, but not in such a, it's not going to create such a hard cast that my hair is going to shrivel up and it's going to be hard. I want my hair to have a nice fluff to it opposed to like a crunch when my hair was longer, because that didn't matter. But yeah, for me, I'm about to enjoy this length for the next year. I'll probably start growing it back out in December, but honestly, I don't really know what the future has in store. For me, I plan on coloring my hair. I am planning on coloring it blue. I was playing around with this paint wax that I got from, I think ORS back at BeautyCon. So I'm probably going to end up showing you guys that on camera, like what that color looks like before I actually commit to color. But that's something I want to play with. Like, a lot of my inspiration for this cut was Khalees, like some old, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna insert the picture right here, but like her hair was just so beautiful and it was so blue and just pretty. Like, I want to play around with color. Like, that was not something I was gonna do when my hair was longer, because I wouldn't have been able to donate it, one. Number two, I just didn't want that. Like, I think with short hair you have more, like, you have a better ability to have more control of the situation, or you can have more fun with it. And I can, if I bleach my hair and I damage it, guess what, I can cut it and it's gonna grow right back. So that's kind of like my approach to this situation as well, that I shouldn't have to take shit so seriously. Like, I just want to have fun. All right, so the next question is, how do I feel emotionally, spiritually, and physically after doing my big chop? Honestly, I do feel better. Like, I feel like I needed something different. Like, I definitely needed to not spice it up per se, but I just needed something different. I really did literally need that weight off of my shoulder. Not to say that my hair was like negative, but it was time for a change. Like, I just turned 23. I just needed something different, and that's something that's a personal choice, you know. I needed that off of me. Like, and I feel better. Honestly, I feel like I'm becoming more connected to myself in a different way, because I feel like I've always known myself more than anything. But I won't say I've lost pieces of me throughout my journey, but I'm in a space right now where I'm kind of returning to my truest self, or I'm learning more about my true self. So I do feel better emotionally, physically. Physically, I just look in the mirror, I'm like, you so cute. Like, I've been bad, but it's like, you bad. Like, your hair is short as hell and you still cute as fuck. So, I don't know. I like it. I enjoy it. I definitely think that this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. And I wasn't necessarily, like, scared, per se. But I have, like, the freedom to really do what I want. And I'm going to take that approach to everything. Like, I was calling my friends, but not necessarily for permission, but I was gonna do it anyway. But I was just like calling them before I cut my hair. I was like, hey, like, what's your opinion? But I think a lot of times we focus so much on like the approval of others that we forget about our own approval. And it's like, I don't really need anyone's approval at all to do whatever I want to do, because at the end of the day, it's my hair. And I really make sure that I rake the product through it so that all of my hair is being coated with the gel. Now I'm just about to lay my edges with a little bit of Eco Styler, and I'm gonna show you guys like the rest of the process of me doing my hair. My little Jazz, she asked me, am I using different hair products on my hair? So outside of me just using like mousse instead of gel, not really. I don't think so. I think it's just more so changing the approach of like how I go about doing my hair. But honestly, I still have so much more to learn about my hair being this short, because how I maintain it and how I, choose to style my hair is a little bit different just because of the length. But no, not really. I just been using the mousse. Like, I really been fucking with the mousse and just lighter weight gels, but I've kind of already had those in my like in my regimen or in my stash, but now I'm just like utilizing them in a different way. Okay, Jazz also asked, did my curl pattern change? So this is a big thing, and I think it's really funny because a lot of people on YouTube for a while now have been like, you do not have 4A hair, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just give it to y'all. Like, I have 3C hair, but if you can see, like, my hair is very tightly coiled, and when my hair was longer, my curl pattern kind of I wouldn't say loosened up, but it did, and that was not due to heat. It was literally because my hair got longer. As your hair grows, the pattern is going to look a little different, but that does not take away from me not having 4A hair. I believe that I have 3C to 4A hair. My hair is tightly coiled, like it's really tightly coiled, but a lot of times people associate type 4 hair with a different type of texture. So because my hair is a little bit more on the fine side, people don't want to categorize me as having type 4 hair. I believe I have type 4 hair. I have a friend, even though she was white, but her hair was very, very curly. She honestly had like 3B hair. So when her hair was short, it would be so coily, right? But as her hair would grow out, it became straight. And I mean, I'm not comparing my situation or my, like when my hair was longer to that exact thing, but honestly, as your hair gets heavier, like as it grows, it weighs more, so that pattern begins to loosen up in a sense. That's how I look at my situation. How did my family react to my big chop? My mom, y'all saw how she looked in that damn video. My dad, he didn't say nothing. My brother was like, oh my god, you cut your hair. My cousin was like, this is so cute, like do it. She's probably like one of my biggest supporters outside of my best friend, who was like on the phone with me when I was cutting my hair. But my cousin was like, do that shit, like it's just some hair. And I'm like, exactly, like it's really just some hair. So my family was cool with it. Like, it is what it is. Somebody asked me also, have I been taking any supplements for my hair growth or anything? And I think that's been from like a lot of natural hair pages, which I really appreciate. You guys have been showing my big chop. But girl, when I tell you these responses that I've been getting in the comments have been crazy. Like somebody was literally used the Bible against my big chop, and I'm just like, okay, like come on, relax. Like, and y'all can, I'm not gonna like discuss too much about like what the people have been saying, just because like people really think that they can say anything to you on the internet and then expect you not to say shit else to them. Like, grow up. But a lot of people have been asking like, what is my regimen for growth? And I have lots of videos here about my growth journey on how I've like been able to grow my hair and retain length. I think the biggest thing is like retaining length. Everybody can grow hair, and I just watched a little bit of this video the other day, and it was like black people genetics can't grow hair, something like that. I'm gonna link it right here, but it's real. I feel like, you know, everybody has different reasons why their hair cannot grow. Some people have reasons, whether it's medical, whether it's, I don't know, but don't blame genetics on your hair not being able to grow. A lot of people don't know how to retain length. Black hair, and I will talk about this till the day I die. Our hair is prone to being dry. Our hair is prone, and if your hair is dry, it's prone to breakage. When your hair breaks off, of course you're not going to retain that length. You know, I have been able to retain length over the years by deep conditioning and by keeping my hair moisturized, as well as sealing in that moisture. If you don't want to take the necessary steps to take care of your hair, how do you think that your hair is going to grow? How do you think that you're going to be able to retain that length? So I have a few videos that I can link so that you guys can see, but I take care of my hair. So whether my hair is short, whether my hair is long, I'm going to take care of my hair. When I bleach my hair, I'm going to make sure that I take care of my hair, because I care about it. Like, that's just really what it is. If you care about something, if you want something to work, you're gonna do the necessary things to ensure that it works. Okay, so since it is winter time, I do not need extra like water or moisture in my hair that much. So I always, like when I'm done doing my hair, I take a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, and I grab the hair so I can sop up all the excess product and water. And this is also going to like cut down on drying time. So using a t-shirt is also going to make sure like my hair doesn't frizz. Like if I was to do this with a towel, my hair would be so frizzy. But doing this with a microfiber towel or a t-shirt is really going to ensure that I keep my curl pattern, of course, but also it doesn't cause frizz. And like, I wish y'all can y'all hear it? See how much moisture is in there? No, we cutting down dry time. So once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna take a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just gonna make sure I seal in all that moisture so that my hair does not dry out. Like I mentioned earlier, it is prone to being like getting drier now because it's a little bit shorter. So I just make sure that I keep that moisture in. So I'm just taking olive oil. So my last step, and this is definitely optional, but I do make sure that I diffuse my hair because I'm about to go outside, and it's cold outside, and that doesn't change for me like how I go about drying my hair and stuff like that. But I don't need as much diffuse time. Like I think on my birthday I probably diffused my hair I didn't diffuse it for long, so I'm just gonna diffuse it and then I will catch you guys when I'm all done up and it's the end of the video.